Hello Year 9, it's Miss Ballard again. This is part 2 of the seed design project. You should have had a look at the PowerPoint by now, and these are the different designs that I've basically shown you so you can draw some ideas from them, some sort of classic designs. Some are quite old-fashioned, some are quite contemporary. I've been focusing really on this one to inspire my design. So this is the progression that I've made with mine so far, and I'm going to kind of show you the next steps. Okay, so I came up with the design based around sort of the work that the NHS have done during lockdown, and I've called my logo Rain or Shine. So the first thing I did this morning, I sharpened my pencils. So you probably won't have a knife like this. I wouldn't encourage you to use one. So if you've got pencil sharpener, make sure that your pencils are really sharp for your tone, which I know I taught you in the lessons previously, that it's always good to have really sharp pencils so you can blend your tones much better. Right, so here's the flowers again. Okay, and then this is the progression of the design that I've basically worked on a little bit. So I've completed my tones. As I expressed before, if you want the object that you're drawing, the flower design, to project out from the screen, if you blend your two colours that are quite similar, so I used my yellow and my orange, blended them together, and then I basically carefully blended from dark to light. So I added the yellow first, and then went went carefully round the actual drawing of the flower, putting pressure on the pencil onto the paper, pressure, and then taking it off, so that I blended the orange with the yellow, and then you can see that it's made the object sort of bounce out from the actual paper. And then I've completed my design, Rain or Shine, added a little bit of tone, so just to finish that off. So I'm lucky enough to have a fine liner, which I took home from school, but you could use a felt tip. So I've finished that design off, and I'm trying to incorporate the same fonts throughout the design. And then down here, similar to the one that I showed you on the screen at the bottom, but Seed for Quality, I've translated my design here. I'm just going to finish that off. So colouring this part in. Okay, and then I've just added a little droplet, so it makes my logo individualistic, and you can see that the design is starting to progress. I did think, if you've got any black paper at home and you've still got a lot of you bought your white gel pens, there's no reason why you have to use a white piece of paper. You could do your design and your seed design black and white. So I've kind of sketched out a dandelion on here. So you could just use your gel pen like this. And sort of develop your designs. We've used this before, especially when we've done analog darkroom. I know a lot of you did your artist pages using your gel pens, so you get a nice contrast. So there's no reason why you couldn't have your seed design similar to this. Okay, right, so the next thing is developing the actual flower design. Okay, so there's the flower. So again, I've sharpened my pencils here, and then I'm going to think, let me just move that a bit closer. Okay, so you're going to start, I'm going to blend the pinks and the purples together. So the purple would represent the darker tone, and then it could blend to the pink. Okay, so just bear with me because I'm actually filming this while sketching, which is quite tricky actually. So